This is Max Williams with United Real Estate, and today I'm in North Chesterfield. More specifically, I am off the Midlothian Turnpike corridor, and today we're going to take a look at a 3-bedroom, 2-bath brick rancher. This beautiful renovated rancher is located here on about 4/10 of an acre. We are at the end of a cul-de-sac, and this home was built in 1977. It's coming in about 1930 as far as the square footage, so it is on the larger side for a 3-bedroom rancher. We've had a lot of rain here lately, so please excuse the grass. We do have a driveway that pulls around to the back. We've got a rear entry 2-car garage, and we'll see that momentarily. This home does feature a new roof, replacement windows, and just has a really nice curb appeal. Let's go on in and take a look. A couple of days ago, I was on Facebook. I spent entirely too much time on Facebook, but in one of the groups that I'm a member of, someone posed a question, and the question was, what would you prefer, a 850 credit score or $600,000 cash? And I thought to myself, well, that's a pretty silly question. Of course, everyone is going to opt for the cash. Lo and behold, there were about 20% of the people that responded that said they would rather have the 850 credit score. And it's really sad when you think about it, because we can go through our whole lives in our educational system. You can have a high school diploma, college degree, even a doctorate, and never have a class or any formal education in personal finance. Not one in all the decades that I've been alive did I ever really need to know the reproductive habits of an amoeba. Yet, just about every high schooler that takes biology learns that. Credit, debt, consumer finance, budgeting, how to write a check, all of those things come into play virtually on a daily basis in my life and in the lives of most adults. But yet, we don't receive that education. It's very, very sad. You may be saying, well, what does this have to do with real estate? Well, that's a great question. It has a lot to do with real estate. In every community in the United States, we have senior citizens that are 65, 75, 80 years old that have less than $5,000 in liquid assets, less than $5,000 in the bank, yet they own their home free and clear. And that home could be worth $200,000, $300,000, $400,000. It was basically a forced savings account because they needed someplace to live, and they were smart enough years ago to say, hey, let's go ahead and buy a house. So what that has done for them is it has greatly increased their net worth. And they didn't have to do anything special other than simply buy the house and make the payments. They would have had to do that. If they rented, they'd have to pay someone rent. So why not own, lock in that monthly payment, have the tax benefits, and ultimately have something to leave to your children. I'm a single man with no kids. However, if I did have kids, I think it would be kind of my responsibility to leave them something, as opposed to having to try to set up a GoFundMe account when I pass. And I see that all the time. It's really disrespectful when you think about it, that you work your whole life and don't even plan for the inevitable. It's just really sad. So I say all that to say to you that buying a home is not that difficult if you have a plan. Just like personal finance is not that difficult if you have a plan. Someone could have a bankruptcy discharge today, and in about 2 years or less, we can have them in a house, but they have to plan it. They have to talk to someone that's in the business that knows what they're doing. No real cash is necessary. You guys know that if you listen to more than 5 of my videos. I get people in the houses all the time for less than what they would pay for first month rent and security deposit if they were renting the same home. It does not take a lot of income. We have houses in the Metro Richmond area that you can buy if you make minimum wage. The last time I checked, even McDonald's did not pay minimum wage here locally. They have to pay more money in order to attract workers. So minimum wage is kind of a thing of the past in many areas. You can buy if you want to. Once again, it takes, for some people, some work. You have to possibly work with someone that knows the credit industry and the procedures and what to do, what not to do on your behalf. And once again, we've got people that do that are nonprofit. Are not going to charge you, but there are companies that will do it and do it legitimately and honestly and ethically for money, and that is money that is well spent. They have great track record in doing so. Okay, let me tell you a little bit about this house. We've gone on about some other things here, but as you can see, the home is in great condition. Nice floor plan if you are looking for single level living. We've got a lot of space. This home does have the openness that we saw in the kitchen area, and yet the formal rooms as well. Oh yeah, we can definitely work with that. Not bad at all. And of course, nice big shower there. They didn't do really big bathrooms back in the 70s, but this one does have that master bath and a good sized bedroom for that matter. Once again, this is the second house in a row that is all brick. So if you're a big fan of brick, I gave you 2 treats here in 2 days. Okay, we are going to go on out. If you have any questions about this or any other home in the market, be sure to give me a call. My name is Max Williams. This home is possible to acquire in the rent-to-own program. I've got an investor that is standing by. They've got cash. They are ready to make a house like this work for you. If you have any questions about rent-to-own or just regular purchase, be sure to give me a call. Max Williams, 402-7788. I can reach you on the web, Richmond Area Foreclosures, on YouTube under my name, Max Williams Realtor. Thanks so much for taking the tour. Have a great day.